like to see green, right? We're starting the week off good.
I wanted price to come up to this 4-hour gap and take out the Asian session highs and pretty much drop. First target was here, second target was here. Ended up getting played out.
I'm so tired.
You can see this is why I'm saying my strategy works, but I mean, if it's not meant for me, I can live with this, right? It's painful because you miss out on all these movements, but
good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Yesterday at night, I was doing some research on YouTube. I was looking for some videos because I got some ideas I want to bring to life, and I ended up like watching a couple videos and just knocked out. Keep in mind, I uploaded yesterday's video like at 11:50, damn near 12, and I was like, you know what, let me watch a couple videos, let me take some notes and shit. Did not take notes. I was exhausted and pretty much knocked out. Right now, I am fucking sore. I can't even breathe properly because my fucking abs, my back, everything hurts. But I mean, I feel stronger though. Don't get me wrong. I'm sore, but I feel stronger. Right now, I'm headed back home. Just clocked out. Last day of work. I need some coffee. I really need some coffee. I'm going to do right now what I really got planned. I wanted to go to the park, but it's fucking cold. I want to take my son for a walk, but it's fucking cold, and that little boy is not. I don't want that little boy to get sick. So spend some time with my little boy. Just, you know, at the end of the day, like, yes, I'm grinding and all this shit, but I'm a father, right? I gotta enjoy the moments with my son, right, and my family. And yeah, pretty much today it's been a good day, bro. Even though I'm lacking sleep, even though my body is in pain, we're still gonna keep on pushing, right? Because I prayed for this. Trust me, I pray every night to the Lord to put me through the worst, because I'm going to come on top. I'm a fucking warrior. I'm going to keep on showing up regardless. I'm not going to make excuses. And you guys can see it in the content, bro. Like, we're damn near at 530 subscribers. That's crazy. I'm proud of myself, but this is nowhere near where I'm headed, right? This is just the beginning of something greater. I'll catch you guys once I'm home making breakfast.
I don't know if y'all saw that, but I wanted price to come up to this 4-hour gap and take out the Asian session highs and pretty much drop. First target was here, second target was here. Ended up getting played out. Never reached for my entry. You can see this is why I'm saying my strategy works, but I mean, if it's not meant for me, I can live with this, right? It's painful because you miss out on all these movements, but you gotta trust in yourself, right? If it would have tapped into this level, same thing would have happened, right? But yeah, first take profit, second take profit. Great trade. That trade was pretty much textbook to what I do, right? I just wanted it to, I think it was like Thursday's trade. Keep in mind, it's a random bar, right? It's a random bar. I'm in replay mode. I'm testing out my strategy. Same thing as Thursday, where we didn't take out the Asian session highs, but price pretty much went down to my take profit. Never came to my entry. It hit take profit 1 and take profit 2. We can live with that. Literally, we can live with that because the next trade after that would have been the better trade, right? Always have that mentality that the next trade is going to be your biggest trade. Now, I'm going to do a little bit more back testing and make breakfast. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later.
So right now, I'm on my way back to work, right? I was thinking a lot because my camera don't come in till like 2 more weeks. And I was thinking, like, I could have got that Cause I already have the SD card that I need for that camera. Cause when I bought the MacBook and all that shit, I was literally planning on getting the camera as well, right? But like I keep saying, it's all about God's timing, right? Because if I would have had the camera, I wouldn't have appreciated, you know, like there's certain things that I realized along the journey, bro, and it's like, yes, you don't need all this fancy equipment. Trust me, I've been recording all of my content on my phone. Before I had the MacBook, I still have the laptop, right? The Asus VivoBook or some shit like that, and that shit was laggy. That shit was laggy as fuck. But I was making it work, right? It was better than editing on my phone, but like I literally had to make a decision. It's like, it's taking me 2 hours to export the videos because the phone is recording on 4K and that camera and that laptop is slow. And I was like, I'm gonna get a MacBook for better content and just pretty much save more time. And I was gonna get the camera as well, but it's like, I don't know, something told me like, just wait for that, you know? And I'm glad I did, because now like I appreciate that even more, because I'm grinding it out with my phone and everything, and it's like, now I'm ready for that. You feel me? Like now I'm ready to take it to the next level, and it's now the camera is like, okay, now we're upping it up. You know, I don't know how to explain it, and if you guys are understanding what I'm saying, bro, but it's like, it was not the perfect time for that shit. It was not the perfect time, but I feel like now it is, because I'm locked in. And bro, we're almost at being past 500 subscribers is just making me want to go even harder, you know? And it's like, that camera is just gonna 10x everything. We gotta lock in on the trading. Y'all saw the trade, bro. Y'all pretty much saw the example again on that trade, right? We gotta live with that. Like this whole past week, I was having a pessimistic mindset for the simple fact that I started the combine horrible. But I mean, I've had it. That's the thing. Like I never started a combine like that, and I never had a losing week that bad. You know. I mean, it just teaches you lessons, right? Like just like we had a great week, minimizing the L's. Yes, it was small L's. That's the thing. Like it was small L's, bro. Like I lost 1,300 in a week. It's not bad compared to the winnings that I've had and all that shit. Like it's not bad, right? For the month, we should be good on the P&L. I should look back and all that shit. But I mean, it was just a very pessimistic way that I was viewing that. I was viewing that shit. But now looking back at it, like I needed that shit, you know, and it's part of the game, bro. It was not even that bad. The frustration came from me missing my entries. Everything played out, but I mean, I just missed my entries, right? Well, I catch you guys once I'm out of work. I'm gonna go to Walmart, get my son a little racing track, because he is playing with the cars now. Like now he's into cars. Let's see if I can find something for him. But yeah, catch you guys later. Bro, my tripod acting a little bit too much. But we back home after our second break. Ordered I think it's a dumpling soup. I'm gonna go pick that shit up right now when it's ready. I'm going to skip. I'm not gonna have a big lunch. I'm gonna have a big dinner though. I'm trying to have more calorie. I'm trying to like have more protein in my diet. So yeah, I'm not gonna meal prep, bro. Just for the fact that, I mean, yeah, it saves me time, but the meals, I don't know, bro. Like I get tired of fucking microwave food quickly. So it don't get me wrong, it's good, but like I hate that, bro. I love my food like freshly made. One thing that I really want to speak on right now is like, I don't want to bore you guys with me just fucking rambling and shit, but as y'all know, I'm exhausted, right? I know I should keep those words out of my fucking vocabulary, but like, I'm not going to ignore the fact that, I mean, I'm running on 4 hours of sleep, on coffee and all this shit, right? No excuses, I'm not complaining, right? But the funny thing and like the beauty of what I'm doing and I'm testing my limits is like, when your mind is tired, you tend to fall back into your old habits, right? You tend to fall back into comfort. I caught myself scrolling on YouTube shorts for like 10 minutes. Keep in mind, like, I was at work, right? And when I'm at work, once I'm done doing my stuff, like I'm either taking notes, back testing, or doing something productive with my time, right? And I caught myself doing that. And in the back of my head, like, I wanted to get some fast food, bro. I want Taco Bell sounded good. And I'm like, bro, this is not you. It's just your mind finding comfort in something because, like, my mind was finding comfort in all these things. And the content that I was consuming, bro, it was so stupid. Keep in mind, when I consume content, like when I want to like just doom scroll, because I'm not gonna lie, like, I mean, there's moments where I just really just want to like, I really just want to take my head away from what I'm doing because I'd be stressed the fuck out, and I'll start doom scrolling on my old accounts and all that shit, right? And it's like, that content pretty much puts you in a headspace of like, I don't know how to say it, bro, but the content I'll be watching just makes me feel dumb, like now that I watch that shit back, it like just makes me feel stupid. And after consuming all that content, I feel drained. And I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but like before, when I used to do that, it's like, bro, I was always tired. I was always in a certain type of mood and shit. Whatever piece of content, whatever you listen to, how you do one thing is how you do everything, right? If you're consuming bad content and you're seeing all these bad things, and it's like, if your inputs are bad, bro, I mean, you're going to have those thoughts in your head. Your subconscious is really just gonna bring, like, you're going to want to deviate to those things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I'm making sense, bro, but like, whatever you put in your mind, whatever you're listening to, has a huge effect on your energy, on how you react to certain things, and how you change and adapt to your problems, right? And how you find solutions and everything. But yeah, right now I'm about to hop on the MacBook. My food is not ready to like a couple more minutes, probably 10-20 minutes. I'm about to work on tonight's video. I got a couple reels that I gotta post right now too. And yeah, I might do a little bit more back testing. Today is Sunday. I don't really got nothing planned. Tomorrow's my day off. I was thinking I'm going live on the Discord, but I got too many things that I gotta do right now. But yeah, I'll catch you guys on the MacBook, probably back testing or just having an overview for tomorrow. We'll see how the market opens today, or just have our markups and just see. I'll pretty much give you guys a rundown on what I do before market opens, before the week opens. We'll just analyze everything, and we'll go from there. So pretty much what I'm gonna do right now is measure the move that we had on Friday, right? Market was dropping forcefully for something, right? It was a 500-point move. Damn, that's crazy. It's a 500-point move. That's crazy. What I see here is price pretty much rebalance all of this inefficiency right here. This was not even with the news, because the news on Friday, they happened before market opens. Very big move to the downside, right? Keep in mind, this is in the daily time frame. I don't want to say this already got rebalanced. There is some areas down here. This already got filled in. I mean, overall, yes, there's gonna be inefficiencies in the market if we keep on going back, right? But always just stay closer to what's you gotta watch out what's closer to price, right? In this case, like, this is what's nearer to price, right? These lows down here. Do we have anything on the weekly time frame? This was rebalance. Probably this. We might be seeking to rebalance that. What I would like to see, let me see the news on tomorrow. We got no news Monday, but we do got news on Tuesday, right? So this whole week, only Monday we don't got news. Wait, I'm tweaking. That's the 17th. So Monday we ain't got news either. So Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Cool. We got news after market open. But yeah, we got news at 8 a.m. 6:30, 1 hour before. I trade at 7:30 a.m. But yeah, okay, we got no news tomorrow. I would like to see how we open in the Asian session range, which should be soon. But for right now, I really would just want to see, because we already took out these lows. If we take out these lows during Asian or London session, we might have a higher push. But honestly, what I would want to see right now, I would expect consolidation tomorrow. But at the same time, I want to see how Asian session opens, because we do have this 4-hour gap right here. So that we left with this huge displacement. Like I said, remember, price is always going to try and balance out these inefficiencies. So we'll see how Asian session and London session play out. Maybe we take out these lows during Asian session in London, or we just consolidate, try to fill in this gap. And if we do not reach lower during the next upcoming sessions for these targets, I would want to see something like this. Like we come into this gap and then we just push down for these lows right here, potentially these. But yeah, that would be like my whole game plan, because we have this 4-hour gap right here. Now if we go to the daily time frame, we filled in this inefficiency, but we still got these lows, right? But yeah, and I mean, if we invert this 4-hour gap, we could reach for these previous day's highs. But I mean, like I said, we need more context to this. Probably I'll hop on later once the Asian session opens, because the market is currently closed. So it opens in 1 hour at 4. Yeah, at 4. Opens in 1 hour, so I'll be back in an hour. Yo. So I couldn't get my soup because I can't pay online and they don't accept card, and I'm not trying to drive to the bank and then go get the food because that's like 30 minutes. There's like a restaurant across the street, like a block away from where I stay at, that I haven't tried and I want to try. I might check it out because they got some like, what is it, like the flatbreads and all that. They got some nice stuff, bro. So maybe, I guess. Fuck, I really wanted that soup, bro. Y'all don't understand. That fucking wonton, what is it? That dumpling soup is so good. The broth, bro. Damn, I'm fucking mad. But let's go get this food, bro. I ended up getting a burger. About to go pick that shit up, fuck it up, and get back to work. I'm so tired. Now, with a little bit more context, you guys can see this gray shaded area up here is Asian session. Keep in mind, it's late. Just got home like 20 minutes ago. It was busy at work tonight. I still gotta hit my workout. Hit the shower, clean the crib. Glad the only good thing is I ain't got no dishes to wash, but I mean, still gotta clean the crib, right? Where's the vertical lines at? The only reason is like when it's the weekend, this indicator tends to fuck up on Sunday. I do not know why. But a little bit more context to it. It still hasn't been the end of Asian session, so we still have no more. I still don't have that much confluence to it. But you guys can see where we have a small candle, but like Asian session doesn't have that much volume. Asian session doesn't have that much volume yet. But still, my bias stands. We have this 4-hour gap right here that we're struggling to get into, right? But we tapped it once. We still have this 4-hour gap right here. I expect the same thing to happen. Hopefully, London does have a huge push. But yeah, same thing applies. Same thing as earlier. I want to see Asian session pretty much consolidate and create the high in this range. Then probably London will take the lows, and then we'll have a higher push during during New York session to take down these lows, right? Might look crazy, but trust me, I know what I'm talking about, right? Because Asian session, what the fuck did I do? Because the Asian session is still going to consolidate for the next couple hours, and then keep in mind, the big move during London doesn't happen till like 2 p.m. my time, 12 a.m. New York time. So we're still gonna have a couple more candles form in this range. Potentially, I want to see London take out these lows, right? That way, when we come in there in New York, we seek Asian session highs and the gap, and we just pretty much drop, right? Or vice versa, we got London taking out the lows, and then we come in and take out the highs, tapping into this 4-hour gap, then displace down here, I would like to see either or of those scenarios play out, and we also do have these smaller gaps in that 4 hour gap range too. Same targets, bro. Still same targets. I will be targeting this or this. I'll be targeting these lows or these lows down here. Overall bearish market. I do want to see a continuation from Friday opening on Monday, but like I said, I don't see a lot of volume coming into tomorrow. We got no news, but we'll see. Last week, the thing is like funny. The funny thing is like last week on Monday, what was that shit at? The fuck, bro? Where's it at? Sunday. What is that? Monday, right? Yeah, like Monday had a good. Let me just mark it here, bro. Just so I don't get lost, bro. Keep in mind, even though Monday opened up, it was a small range, but you guys can see here, right? I still remember the trade, bro. During London session, we had this good drop, so that's why I'm like, I don't want to see London make the move because if it happens during London, I mean, we miss out. But London had this good move. It tapped into this gap right here and pretty much just dropped, taking out the lows. And then pretty much London tapped into this gap right here. And we kept consolidating. Then during market open of New York, we tapped into the gap again. Let me make this shit bigger, bro. Once market open came for New York right here, we tapped into the gap again because London didn't have a huge move from it. And we just dropped, right? So I think we dropped to the Asian session lows, right? These are lows, or these are lows. I think these are the lows. Yeah, you can see, right? I still remember the trades, bro. Trust me. Once you guys are in this shit and are doing this shit daily, you guys can see we took out the lows, 7 a.m. market open, dropped perfectly into that. And London took out the Asian. No, London didn't take out the highs, right? No, we didn't take out the highs. But yeah, you guys can see that happen there. I'm trying to see if we took out any previous day's highs or previous day's lows. We did take out the highs, not the lows. Cool. But you guys get the point. Like last week, we did not have news, and I can testify to this shit. We go back. We had no news Monday on the 17th, right? This is the 17th. You guys can see down here, down there, right? You guys can see the 17th. We had no news, but we had a decent move. It was a clean move. Same thing as right now. We have these clean moves presented here, but since we have this whole range, which like I said, it was a 500-point move. We might keep dropping lower. Might use this 1 hour gap or even this hour gap right here. But if we invert this one, we might continue to push higher. That's why I said I want to see Asian and London just consolidate between this range. Probably London might fill in the gap, not fully, but like tap into it, and then during New York, tap, boom, you know. Now I'm making a mess, bro. But yeah, I want to see something like that. Like I want to see the Asian session and London pretty much consolidate in between this range. Then potentially London take out the Asian session highs if we create anything higher than this. And then have New York session come in and pretty much respect this area right here and just dump, right? Because like I said, a higher time frame narrative. We're not even tapping into the gap yet on the higher time frame. Oh shit, we're not even in the gap yet, right? We're tapping it, but we're not even in it. So would like to see a move happen during during New York session, but most likely this might happen. But like I said, you never know. The market is a game of probabilities, right? Literally a game of probabilities. Tapped it once, came back to it. This would have been a good entry for those who trade pre-market, because that would have been the best entry. And it was, how many points was this shit, bro? Oh, I have the measuring tool right here. I'm so stupid. Let's say we would have got a good entry there, taking out the lows. It was a 70-point move. Great. That's a good trade right there. And even entering where we entered, that's a 70-point. Yeah, that's a 70-point move. And then if we entered up here, 76. That's a great trade. You guys can see the strategy works. Just a lot of back testing, bro. Trust me. A lot of back testing of your system. You're going to build that confidence, and it's going to become a second nature. Just like in any sport, and I relate it to basketball because I used to play basketball. Once you do the things over and over and over, failure after failure, it's gonna become second nature to you, right? I'll catch you boys later. We'll be live trading tomorrow in the Discord for those of you who want to see. If you guys want to join, the links are in the bio. The links are down below in the description. If you guys want to learn how to trade, you guys can check out the free. Oh shit. Oh whoa, technical difficulties. You guys can check out the free beginners course. Literally, bro, what I have here is self-explanatory, bro. Self-explanatory. You guys can check it out. It's not a long ass course, bro, but it's just the key things that pretty much made me understand trading and helped me become better, right, with myself and just trust in my process. I did have a small trade because I was trying to test out the micros. Just I don't know why I was trying to test out the micros, bro. Like I was trying to test out, bro. What the fuck? I think I was testing out 5 micros. Yeah, and we saw this range. Yeah, I was testing out the micros, and we had a good trade, bro. 2 for 2, right? Yeah, I think I did like 2 contracts, 2 little contracts. Yeah, yeah. It was my bad. I wanted to test out how to take partials, and I already figured it out. But yeah, we had a good trade, I guess. I like to see green, right? We're starting the week off good. But yeah, you guys can see the strategy works, bro. You just gotta go over and over and over your systems. I'll be back testing like crazy, bro. Trust, like every moment that I get at work or wherever, I'm pretty much back testing, right? If you're not practicing what you are trying to become proficient in, you're not going to get nowhere, right? But I'll catch you guys on the next one. I still got a lot of stuff to do. I'm going to sleep early today for the simple fact that I gotta have a clear headspace. Tomorrow I have a call with my mentor, and I gotta be sharp and ready for what I have for tomorrow. Like I said, my days off are the days where I work on myself, on my business, on what's going to give me the freedom that I want. And yeah, boys, I'll catch you guys on the next one.